Last week, I opened what was arguably the worst booster box of Stellar Crown that you could possibly get. And so I did what any smart collector would do in that case and turned to singles, right? No. I went on a weekend-long bender of ripping packs to chase down a special illustration rare. I ripped an entire case of booster bundles and then kept going beyond that. And I want to share where that got me, talk about the pull rates in this set, and see how it stacks up against Twilight Masquerade. Let's get to it. All right, just a little background. First off, I opened a booster box, which I recorded, and you can go and watch that video if you didn't see it. Watch me die inside as you go through that. Then, in my rage over the weekend, I ripped a lot more stuff. I ripped 2 3-pack blisters. I had to get the promo cards, the Latias and the Tinkaton out of there. And I ripped 16 sleeved packs, 4 of each pack art, just randomly, because why not? And then I started ripping booster bundles. And I ripped an entire case, 20 boxes. All in all, I've opened 178 packs of this set now, and these are the cards that I got out of it. First off, you can see here, I got 28 EX cards, a couple Venusaur, etc., etc. I got 4 Greninja. The big bangers that I got out of here is the Terapagos. I got 4 of those. That card is very valuable right now. On TCG Player, it's selling for 14, 15 bucks. But over on eBay, it's $10. So, you know, people have just bought up a bunch of the TCG Player ones. There's 200 available over on eBay. They're not all $10, but there are a handful. So if you're looking to pick those up, they are definitely cheaper on eBay right now. However, I expect the price to go up. It's very playable, and people are locking that down. And that card is helping a lot. If you're going to rip a lot, it's going to help you a lot with recouping some value as you try to chase down those special illustration rares. On the A-Spec front, I did get 7 A-Specs. Whoop-de-doo. The A-Specs are not really very desirable in this set compared to some of the ones in the previous set. So people are not chasing after these really much. It took me a long time to get the tree there. On the illustration rare front, I got pretty lucky by picking up 2 Squirtles. I didn't hit any Bulbasaurs. And you can see what else I got here. I got 15 illustration rares in all. Zero Aura is a fantastic art, and one of my favorite is the Reboot. The artwork is just phenomenal, and I'm a huge Cinderace fan, so I love that card. As you can see, I already top-loaded it. My Zero Auras got top-loaded as well, along with the Squirtles. The Reboot doesn't go for much, but Zero Aura is going for about $6 right now. The others are like 2, 3, and I think that's about it for those. They're not a lot of value as you pull those. And sadly, I didn't get the Bulbasaur. That would have been nice. One of my favorite Pokemon. Moving on to the full arts. These are all the full arts I got. There was some that I didn't even get. I got 11 in total. You can see I doubled up on the Cinderace, doubled up on Lacey. I didn't get a Briar at all, and I doubled up on Crispin. And I'll show you what cards I never hit in 178 packs. But let's move on to the SIRs. Here's all the special illustration rares that I got out of 178 packs. Can you see it there? No, because I got none. They're supposed to come up once every 90 packs. No, I ripped an entire case thinking that there had to be one in there. An entire case of booster bundles. What is that, 120 packs? Man, did I have bad luck and continue to have bad luck with this set. Now, I did get 2 hyper rares. Both of them, unfortunately, were the Bravery Charm. I think it will turn out to be a fairly collectible card as long as it's viable in the TCG game. And I think after it rotates out, no one's going to care about this gold card. So we'll see if the price starts going up on this. But Area Zero is getting a lot more. There's a lot more desire for Area Zero, so you can recoup more of your ripping money as you go for special illustration rares with Area Zero. Not a little bit with Bravery Charm. It's like a $10 to $12 card right now. Now I just want to flip you over to pkmn.gg, pokemon.gg, to show you what I didn't pull. I logged everything that I pulled in here. So first of all, it will tell you how much value you got. I got $251 in value. Now, if I actually tried to sell all this stuff, 15% fees, and if you can even sell it, because some of these EXs are not going to sell very easily, you're looking at maybe $200 return. I spent probably $500 ripping 178 packs. So definitely, you know, I don't expect to get my value back, but I did honestly expect to get a special illustration rare, and super bummed that I didn't. Most of the value came from Squirtle, the 4 Terapagos that I got, the 2 Bravery Charms, and maybe I can recoup some money selling the code cards since I didn't open them on here. We'll see, but a lot of the cards I want to keep. So let's talk about what cards I never hit. In the EX front, I never hit a Galvantula EX card, and I never hit an Orthworm card. Interesting. I got lucky that Terapagos EX I got 4 times. That's the one that you want to hit if you're gonna want to hit the most. So it took a long time to get the Grand Tree, but I did finally get it. I never got a Hydrapple EX. I never got a Lapras EX, and I never got a Doxpun EX either. On the full art trainers, I never got Briar. And then down in the illustration rares, I never got Bulbasaur, Crabominable, or Joltik, or Archaludon. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of them I never hit. Now, some of these are low value, and I can easily buy them or trade for them. The Bulbasaur is a $30 card right now, which is kind of a bummer. And getting 2 Squirtles really saved me a lot. Down on the SR front, not a single one. I would have been happy with any of them. It's kind of comical. Obviously, the main chase is Terapagos. That card is gorgeous, and I think I'm just going to have to buy it when I find a good, perfect, clean copy. And I didn't get the Terapagos gold card. Honestly, I don't like how it looks. The Area Zero Under Depths is a great looking card. It looks really good in the gold. The Terapagos and the rainbow and the gold just doesn't work for me. I don't like how it looks. So let's look at the numbers that I hit. I got 63 hits out of 178 packs. It's honestly not bad. It's about 35%, and that's counting the A-Spec cards. If you don't count the A-Specs, it's still pretty close. It's about 31.5%. Which is roughly 1 in every 3 packs I got an EX or better card. Not bad. Honestly, I can't complain about that. I got 15 IRs, which was about 8% of the packs, or about 1 every 12 cards, 1 every 12 packs. Obviously, not bad at all. Full arts, I got 11, which is about 6% of the packs, or about once every 16 packs. And then the hyper rares, the gold cards, I got 2, which is only 1%, or 1 every 90 packs. Now, obviously, I only ripped 178 packs. That is obviously not enough to really judge the pull rates. Fortunately, TCG Player has graced us with an 8,000 pack pull rate sample, and I think my numbers are fairly close to theirs. Obviously, I didn't hit any special illustration rares, so I did fall short on that front. However, I think most of the things roughly line up pretty close. The hyper rares, they got 1 every 137. I did slightly better getting 2, which was about 1 every 90 packs. However, I would trade that in for the special illustration rare, which they've logged at 1 every 90 packs, which I did not hit any. So going by their numbers, I should have hit 2 in the amount of packs that I ripped. And it wasn't like I was bouncing around. I literally ripped 120 cards from one set and a booster box. You would think that would get me a special illustration rare, but unfortunately it didn't. On the IR front, I did about 1 every 12 packs, so pretty much on target with what they've shown here. So can't complain about that. And super lucky I got 2 Squirtles. It really would have hurt if I didn't get any Squirtles or any Bulbasaur. And then on the ultra rare front, or the full art front, they got 1 every 15, and I did a little worse than that, 1 every 12. And I didn't hit all of them, which was kind of a bummer. Based on the pull rate of them coming up every 163 packs, I should have hit a few more of those. Now, as I always do, I always track the market values in a spreadsheet for a little while after a set comes out, and then I revisit it every week or month on my own time, and just to check out how things are going. So I got all the prices Saturday, and then I checked in yesterday, and then again today to see where the prices were going. I plug them into here with the pull rates that we get from TCG Player. I do a 1,000 pack value where I basically just say, you're going to pull this card. If it comes once every 83 cards, 83 packs, you're roughly going to pull it 12 times if you open 1,000 packs, which means you're going to get, if it costs $14.65, you're going to get a value of $176 if you sold it away. That's the Terapagos, obviously. And then I add them all up. First off, I add up all the singles. All the singles for this set are only going to set you back about $518. It is a slight increase from yesterday, but a decrease from Saturday of about $40. And that currently the 1,000-pack value, if you open 1,000 packs and you hit all the rates exactly evenly, then you're going to get about $1,854 worth of value. And that is actually better than Twilight Masquerade right now, which is only about $1,740. And that's due to the fact that the prices are up right now for the Terapagos, the Bulbasaur, the Squirtle, and those cards are definitely carrying this set and giving it a high value. One thing that I noticed that was very interesting was that this value was actually like $100 yesterday, because the prices shifted. Even though some of these higher value cards dropped a few bucks, the Terapagos went up $3, and because it has a high pull rate, it actually drove up the value of the 1,000-pack value. It was closer to $1,750, which was more in line with Twilight Masquerade yesterday. Today it's up, but this just shows the value's there. It's very similar to Twilight Masquerade. It's got 3-4 fantastic cards that almost everybody wants. I don't know how many people are chasing down Terapagos. I think it's gorgeous. Bulbasaur and Squirtle's a no-brainer. A lot of people are going to be chasing that down. Lacey, not as much. I kind of actually wish that they made a Crispin special illustration rare. I think that would have been a bigger chase than Briar, just because it's probably going to be better in the TCG game, I guess. So that's how my experience went this weekend. I think I'm going to need to take a little break from Stellar Crown. Unfortunately, having a shop, I've got too much inventory just sitting in the next room, and I definitely went on a bender and was a little bit of a bad boy, opening way too many packs because I just felt like it was just a rage rip. I had to get a special illustration rare, and you know what they say about insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a lot better luck in Stellar Crown than I am. I think it's a fantastic set, lots of fantastic cards, and it's a fun rip. So hope you guys are having a great week, and I'll catch you in the next video.